Mining rate is only 1.37. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get this one set up then. Let's go pop down another mine over there. And little by little we'll get out there. I would kind of like to get a new... Oh. It's almost finished now. And that was immediately going to start building a small freighter. Spaceport's constructed. We have constructed a spaceport. This large orbital base serves as a shipyard, allowing us to build many different types of starships. Our new spaceport also provides a hub for trade and commerce. No, it doesn't. We don't have any of that on there. Freighters will deliver cargo here, and ships can refuel here. As our technological progresses, we should upgrade our spaceport with other capabilities. Shields, weapons for defense, research labs, sensors, and more. As it happens, we got it done. It's just called Aavak Spaceport. I think I can rename it. That's actually pretty cool. I'll leave it as Aavak Spaceport, though. All right, slow down time. The first thing we need to... Oh. New spaceport completed. Yeah, we've got that. It's all done. Yep. First thing we want to do is we want Marathi to hop on over. Oh. Apparently you're not. Transfer to new location? I guess the spaceport counts? Like, because it's built around Avakis, it counts? I'm not sure entirely, but I would have assumed that you would have been able to be specifically set up there. But I guess, you know, since the spaceport is around Avakis, that does make sense. Right, we've discovered a new resource. Cuprica is a shiny metal smelted from cuprica ore. It's extremely strong and lightweight, and has shiny red-brown appearance. Cuprica is commonly used in beam and torpedo weapons. It is found at some rocky metallic planets and asteroids. Absolutely want that to be mined if we can. There we go. Oh, we're already building a mining station there, apparently. Fair enough. I guess it's more that, yeah, the asteroids are within its range. So we're automatically mining that. That's fine then. Good going. Could anyone tell me if it's released everywhere or just regional? I wouldn't know if it's a regional unlock, but as far as I'm aware, it's released everywhere. Hey, Aavak, just wanted to let you know that you should probably keep being you because it's meta for being amazing. That's incredibly kind. Thank you very much for saying that. What a lovely comment. I hope you're having an awesome day, Venom. But yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that the spaceport doesn't count as a location that I can send my... Because you're kind of waiting at Avakis. I wonder if I can turn this off to manual. Nope. From Avakis. Okay. Oh. Did we gain? Yeah, we've gained that as a new trait. So, engineer, plus 5% to all research and plus 10% ship construction speed. Nice. Very nice. So that's 10% for weapon research as a result. Oh, thank you very much, Santos, for looking that up. It is released globally. Any plans for RPG or roguelites soonish? Is that to me, Clark? If so, yes. I shouldn't need a passenger ship. When it's just a single passenger, usually you can. It's kind of assumed they're going to use like shuttles, from what I understand. By the way, in about 15 minutes, we're going to be going on our first tea break of the night. But I don't believe we need shuttles now. No new mining locations right now. We're building small merchant freighters almost constantly. Let's actually slow this down a little bit. There we are. Transporting cargo from DA459 mining station to Aavak. Cargo now.
Dapper.
Where's our space station going? No, we don't want to scuttle it. Retrofit. Build new ship or base. Automate resource stock levels. I wonder if we turn that off, I can see what the stock levels are at. Oh, resource shortages. Kazalon is the resource shortage. We'll pop that back on to manual. So this is how what it's trying to stock. Mined here. Oh. Oh, because that's the planet, of course. At capacity limit. So it can't store any more of these. Amount below stock level. We really need a source of Kazalon. Like, actually, quite dangerously need a source of Kazalon. Alright. Okay. Well, there's some more things that we want to do. One of them... I know. You're probably like, oh no, he's gonna design something new, isn't he? Ah, damn it. Research bonus amounts. Scientists, can I get you? Oh, I think this will only happen when some sort of research is done, perhaps. How long until this research is complete? We're almost there. Let's have a watch. We're practically on top. 100%. And boom, there we go. Hyperspace technology discovered. Using the ancient knowledge recovered in our earlier exploration, we have developed our first primitive hyperdrive. This breakthrough technology allows our starships to travel faster than light. This momentous discovery means that we can quickly traverse our own solar system, exploring and expanding. Further advances should let us even travel to further away stars, truly exploring the galaxy. We should quickly exploit this new capability by redesigning and building new ships with these hyperdrives. Yes, we should. And a new scientist has appeared. Recent events, research breakthrough, have produced a new scientist, Randall Hannery. Excellent. Right, let's find out about Marathi, if we can. There we go. Yeah, Marathi was there. We've discovered that you're not great at shield research, but you're quite good at hyperdrive research. That's quite useful. We need a new name, though. And Synchronous, thank you ever so much for the 5 gift subs. That was super kind of you. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Right. We need a name. And again, since they're all prepaid, we're going to re-roll with the Spaceballs, so just see what we get. We get PH8T. Or as a designation. There you go. You were, in fact, a science experiment yourself. No one knows your name. You were taken from your parents shortly after birth. They were actually convinced that the pregnancy, the birth, everything leading up, their marriage, just complete fabrications. They were just on some wild fever dream, alcohol and quote-unquote stimulant-fueled bender, and that you didn't exist. But really, you were in a government facility being turned into the best scientist possible. This is tattooed on your arm. It wasn't actually tattooed by anyone. You just you managed to sneak away some crayons and got very inventive with some string, a rubber band, bubble gum, some tin foil, and a stolen lighter, and made your own tattoo gun. And for some reason, you tattooed this on your arm and the back of your right foot and underneath your left eyelid. No one knows what it means, but this is now what you're called. There you go. Is it pronounced Fate? Yes, of course it is. PH8T. But we've decided that the story is no one understands, so they just refer to you with this designation. There you go. Right. Enjoy, hopefully. We will see how this goes. I'm not sure how that one's going to play out, but we need a new research project. So let's get in there and get one, shall we? Time for bed for me. I'm glad to catch you live sometimes, but with our out-of-sync schedules, I truly am a YouTuber in Twitch clothing. Good night. Take care, mate. You have a good sleep, buddy. Let's see. This is why I love you, Aavak. All the role-playing backstories all the time. I can't turn her off even if I wanted to. We've got a bit of a bonus on research labs. That would be nice, but I would love to get recreation systems, space commerce systems, basic medical systems. However, fitting these things onto our setup would be really hard. Like, super hard, actually. So, I think it behooves us to expand our space constructions, our space stations. We've got a plus 30% research speed for this project. It would take 14.7 years to get that. It would give us the resort station, large mining stations. Wouldn't actually expand what we can currently make. Civilian ships, orbital assembly, maybe that's what we need to look at. Construction yard. Ah, there we are, yes. Small spaceport would be increased. Currently, we've got the small spaceport here. Hull size is maximum 750, but over here, hull size would be 1,100. Is there actually much of a difference between the weapon loadouts? 412, 4225. 412, 4225. No, not really much of a difference there. Targeting plus 10%. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much of a difference at all. Ion defense is up a little bit. Also, construction yard version 2. How's that different from construction yard 1? Construction speed is 3, repair speed is 9, throughput 300. Oh, actually, that's not bad. That's a really decent upgrade. I think it has to be here. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this one. We're going to have to pay 50 steel and 500 credits to start this, but I think that's what we want to get on the go. Early energy deflectors, no. That's not what we're going to be doing. So, get that one up and running. And then, I like how you can filter them as well. You can research up to 1 concurrent project. Later on, you can research a lot more than that, which would be nice. But let's get that one up and running so we can expand our space station, and then we can also look to add in some basic commerce and the likes, just to take the edge off our income deficit. Though, thankfully, the amount of ships that the private sector are building is keeping our economy afloat right now. You can research multiple at the same time, but we can't. You will be able to eventually, but right now, we can't do that. Basic space commerce for roleplay, yeah, no, pretty much. We're going to aim for that for entirely roleplay reasons, if nothing else. There are 18 unknown items present on this planet at this point. What the heck? That's amazing. I deeply approve. Okay. But before we go on our tea break, which is going to be in like 5 minutes, there are some things I need to do. So, right now, our ships can't move around very fast. I've got our isn't prepared port, but there are a few things I want to do. Oh. Does the space port... Ah. Is the fact that it isn't a research station the reason why the spaceport... I'm not even sure the spaceport is able to generate research points. Let me just have a quick look. Maximum potential research. Yeah, they do count it as research ports in the original, but I'm not sure if they do in this one, unfortunately. I think they actually count. They're different things entirely. For example, if I have a look in here, it's a very different load up. It does have research output, weapon range increase, shield recharge increase. It's a different beast, basically. It does have a research module, yeah. It also has a mining module as well. But so maybe these specialist stations can be like. I imagine I can build different things around Aavak. Let's have a quick look. Could I, for example, build a new ship or a base? Build a research station. Disabled. No research bonuses here. Right, so a research station can only be built around a planet that has a research bonus. But this spaceport is generating some extra research for us. It doesn't list it here, but I am pretty certain that it had it in the design. So if we have a look at the isn't prepared port, and then all the way down here, it does have a research output. So I'm going to assume that that does work. Seems odd that you can't research at your own station. I imagine it's more that there isn't a research bonus at this location. Oh, good night, Binary Callie. You have a good sleep. Yeah, it has a basic research lab in it, effectively. Alright, anyway. The primary things I want to work on. Exploration ships. So, time for you to upgrade, I guess. We're going to upgrade the design that we currently have. So, we've got ion engines, plasma torpedoes on it, a basic survey module, proximity center. Makes sense to have both of those. We've got a lot of fuel. Egad. What is the static energy consumption? Is 27. Yeah, we've got loads of power here. Time for us to drop some fuel. We need a skip drive. One defect. Must have a hyperdrive. I love how that's now a defect. Tonk. We're going to be 1 point over, frustratingly. And also unable to go at our maximum speed as well. Because we can't quite reach the amount of power that we want. Jump accuracy is 5,000, but it's dropping 2k on its speed. Now let's have a look. If I drop the plasma torpedo, and instead added some more another reactor. Well, actually, I wouldn't be able to do that easily. I'd have to drop that and add another reactor. That gives us 10k. Now, we are massively overproducing for the most part, but we're now 1 point under. Alright, well, let's have a quick look at how far we can go. We've only got the ion engines. We don't have maneuvering thrusters. So jump initiation time is 20 seconds. Acceleration is 17.8 seconds. Jump fuel range is 29 million. Now it's always worth checking. If not having two of these, so it's 24, that's 29 million. So it's pretty much the same. Acceleration is 16.4 per second. Jump range is 3 million. Whereas if I drop that back down and pop the reactor there, it's exactly the same. Jump initiation time is 20 seconds. Acceleration is still quite high. I think we may as well go for this. I don't really see much of a muchness there. The extra power, I'm not sure if it's really going to do anything for us, honestly, but we'll see. Basic crew systems. This does not have any kind of cargo capacity. Doesn't really need it, let's be honest. It's got a very weak level of defense. Let's have a quick look at these, actually. The laser cannon's got weapon countermeasures. It's got an extra 10% of that. Direct fire versus seeking. Standard impact. Damage is lower. Damage rate is 2.24 per second, so it's better than the plasma torpedo. Damage at max range. The plasma torpedo is better. What is the max range? Also, this can bombard infrastructure. The range is 500 longer. I think we'll keep with the torpedo, I think. That should be fine. Alright, so that's the EX-1 Explorer version 2. We're going to call this the EX-2. And it shall be called a name. There will be a name that it shall be called with. And it shall be Warpster. There you go, Warpster. And update. We could also upgrade the freighters and the mining ships, but I think almost Warpster. Wow, I feel almost like I should go back in that and change it. No, we'll keep it on Warpster though. But that's all. That's just awesome. Well spotted there, Malakin. I was actually tripping over my words. It was that awesome. Nobody. Why did I find the stream so late? Well, I gotta go and sleep. But still have a nice stream, everybody. Oh, thank you very much for dropping by. You have a good sleep. Right, we're gonna allow some time to pass. Hopefully the ships will, the exploration ship will go and get itself updated. While that's all going on, let's go ahead and get a Warpster constructed. I would like 2 more of these. And purchase, please. Dunk. There we go. Our construction yard should now be making some of these. The Sublime Scheme is being constructed there. Surprised there's not a second one being made, but okay. If we head over here, there we are. Sublime Scheme and Glowing Nova are being made. And this one should probably head back and be retrofit. I'm going to slow down time. We're also going to drop a save because we're going to be going on a tea break. So save game. That's okay. We'll go with T-Con. We'll just leave that as it is. Yeah. And with that, I'm going to step away. Hopefully, nothing too important happens while I'm making tea. I hope all of you can get up, stretch your legs, do the same. It's important for you to stay hydrated. It's also important for you to move around. Bilal is also going to head to bed. Have a nice stream, Aavak and chat. Take care, Bilal. Thank you so much for your help with keeping the reward queue all cleaned up. And, of course, for that very, very generous gift bomb earlier. Right. Tea break time. All right. Hyperjump. One of our ships, the Sublime Scheme, has engaged its hyperdrive, allowing our Empire to travel faster than light for the very first time. Distances that previously took months to traverse can now be covered nearly instantly. Next stop, the stars. The Sublime Scheme is now speeding through hyperspace. Who knows what it will discover, or what terrible, terrible fate lies before its crew. Take me to the location. Where I don't know where you are. You were inside the planet. Oh, well, that was definitely a hyperspace jump gone wrong. Well, there we are. It is heading out over here, where it will probably find a couple of interesting things at the very least. There are a few desert planets, so we should be able... There are 2. We're going to be able to colonize those easily. There's a rocky desert there. Another rocky desert. Wow, okay. This is going to be kind of bonkers good for us. And we've got a Devoran layer. Not sure about that. Not sure about that at all. Looks cool. Huge Stellaris flan. Is this multiplayer? You know what? I don't know. I don't believe it is, though. I don't believe it's multiplayer. That base seems friendly. Send some cookies over. I think we will hold off on that. Let's bump the speed a little bit, though. Actually, one of the things we want to do is we want to start working through these ship designs. So we've upgraded the the exploration ship Warpster. Let's go for the next one. We'll continue editing the ships for our state ships. Now, what do we got here? Basic cargo bay, reactor, crew systems, lots of fuel cells, crew systems, energy collector, cargo bay, command center, more fuel cells. Got 2 ion engines. I believe this design can only have 2. Let's have a look. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can add any more. Must have a hyperdrive. Well, let's just pop that in and see what it does. Oh, sorry, I need to click upgrade. My bad. There we go. I couldn't adjust that because I was actually adjusting the prototype that we were using for everything else. Let's pop the hyperdrive in there. Skip drive. Total size greater than the hull will allow. Can we add in an extra engine? No, only 2 engines on this. Now, alright, so if we want to pull this back within space requirements, we're going to drop 2 fuel cells, which means that this has a fuel range of only, well, sub 1 million. I'm going to say kilometers. Well, the jump range, sorry, is 3 million, but the fuel range is a lot lower than that. Oh, sorry. Actually, if that's 9,317,000. So that's 9 million there. Well, that's curious why the convention there hasn't already skipped over to millions, but oh well. The jump range is 3 meters. Such a range. I know, right? I mean, you know, it's still very impressive. It's going faster than the speed of light, but, you know, only over 3 meters? A little bit basic, to be fair. Now, the thing with this ship is it does actually need a lot of cargo bay. So we don't want to skimp on that. Because it needs to be able to carry the materials it needs to build stuff. Could drop the plasma torpedo, I guess. It's now a completely weaponless design. If I put in another reactor and drop the fuel cell, we've now got a range of 13 million kilometers, we'll say, or 10 million. So clearly having the fuels, the second reactor is the better call here. That leaves us a mere 6 to play with. I could put an extra energy collector, I guess. But there's nothing else I can really tack on here. Let's go with the energy collector, that's fine. There we are. That'll do well. It's completely unarmed, which is a bit of a concern, though. I thought the shipyard didn't move. No, though this is a... Although it's called a shipyard, it's actually a construction ship. This game looks dangerously addictive. I already have a new Project Zomboid addiction to deal with. Yeah, I mean, you know, this game is pretty engaging because there's so much to do. There's so much detail you can drill down into. I just joined. Which species is Aavak playing? We're playing the Tekin. Right, we need a name, chat. Time for us to roll one. Is it time for a new roll? I think it's time for a new roll. Let's grab a different keyword this time. And now Belial isn't here, we're not going to use old movies. Oh, should we? Maybe we should use old movies. Let's think. We're upgrading our fleet to be able to travel faster than the speed of light. Okay, keeping with the old movie theme. If you would like a chance for your name to be on this ship, boom, there you go. Hashtag Event Horizon, because that had no foreshadowing. There's absolutely nothing gonna go wrong with this. Don't worry about the naming game though, that has already been prepaid. Is that, I think you need to move scientists to somewhere with a research lab module, Aavak. I agree, our basic space port has a research lab though, but maybe it's just a basic research lab. So, you know, maybe that's the issue there. And whilst chat taking time to get their naming games, I am going to take a sip of my honey and lemon. So good. Oh, Jake Toady with the very relevant quote there. Well played. It's Meat Mopper. You see, that could actually be relevant to the considering what happened in Event Horizon. This could be very foreshadowing. Okay, well there we go. Meat Mopper is available. Have I seen Big Trouble in Little China? Is that Kurt Russell film? I do like old movies. I love how cheesy they are. Every now and then I'll find a new one on like Amazon, either on Prime or just, you know, I'll find one. Oh, you can rent it, but it's only in like standard def for like £3 or something. And I'm like, well, based only on the description of this thing, I know I need it in my life. What was the last one we watched like that, Sheila? Oh, there was Buckaroo Banzai. Oh my God, that was. I don't know what they were, what stimulants they were enjoying whilst coming up with that. But wow. I put that way up, right next to, well, it's not strictly my like highest like tier LSD trip film, but it's close to the top. Six String Samurai, just wild. But Buckaroo Banzai was in the same kind of vein as that. Wildly different genres, but same sort of vein. I just love discovering old films, but yeah, I think Big Trouble in Little China is a Jack Russell film. How many prepaid naming games are still around? We now have 4 still around. I've just redeemed. Did you redeem the request, Demi? I missed it that you did. I'm a derp. I will mentally add an extra one. You redeemed it. Okay. I will mentally add an extra one. You know what? I will quickly upgrade something, and then I just won't charge for it. That way we're sorted. Yeah, let's upgrade the light transport small freighter that we've currently got. It's a small freighter. Can I add an extra engine? I cannot. Much sadness in there. Well, let's add the skip drive. Pop. Have we got room? We've actually still got room. Wow, okay. This thing is just straight up already good to go. Wow. It's even armed. I'm actually kind of surprised by this. Static energy is only 35. Even with the hyperdrive, this is still running well. It can go 44 million. Oh, the last one we watched was The Fog. Oh, yeah. I meant like the last weird old film. But yeah, that's right. The last one we actually watched, Lady Shell, was The Fog. That's right. That was a Carpenter one, wasn't it? I think it was a Carpenter one. Oh man, that was weird. You gotta love old movies. Sometimes they've got plots that, just quite frankly, the only way someone could come up with that plot is through copious amounts of mind-altering drugs. And other times, they're so cliche. But somehow, the clichéness is a charm all its own. I guess we could add another cargo bay. Yeah, we've got room. Got plenty of room. This is going to pull down on its range, I imagine. It's now 43 instead of 44, but that's fine. It's a small... It's a freighter. This is the only thing it needs. I can't believe we've got this with the plasma torpedo as well. Also, while asking, has anyone here seen the show Babylon 5? Yes, very much so. I really enjoyed Babylon 5. Really enjoyed Babylon 5, actually. Plasma... Really? We got point defense? Does the plasma torpedo have point defense? Oh yeah, point blank accuracy. I guess. Intercept fighter chance. Yeah, it does. Intercept seeking chance. It's actually better than the laser cannon. Ion field projector. Yeah, they're all kind of good. Okay, this is an amazing. This is an amazing one, right? We've increased the cargo capacity to 2,400. The RS resource shuttle or resource ship, TAC 2 light transport. We're going to rename this Hintu. Let's find out. Fire by trial. Fire by trial, you are our small freighter. Freight by trial? Maybe. Well, now I want to watch an old movie while reading up on some docs. Enjoy the new addiction. I mean, game. Oh, hey, perfect timing. I know, seriously, though. Old movies are some of the best movies, genuinely. Like, especially if you go back a ways. Like, the more sci-fi, oddly, there was like a sweet spot around the 80s, 90s, it seems, where there was like a proliferation of them. There were just loads, and all of the ideas were just wild. Brazil and stuff like that. But if you go really far back, like we're talking now into like, you know, in the days before color, there's some masterpieces back then that punch really hard. Like you watch it and you're like, oh, this is really cool, you know, just a wild imaginative thing. And then you're like, wait a second, the deeper I look into this, the more this feels like a commentary on the human condition. Oh wow, this is deeper than I thought. This rabbit hole goes down very, very far. Ice Pirates. I have actually seen trailers for that. I want to watch Ice Pirates. I definitely want to watch Ice Pirates. Days before color. Can't remember when they invented color. Must have been far in the dark past. Indeed, it was in the dark age of technology when color was invented. And from what I understand, the world was a simpler kind of place back then. With color came corruption. Time Bandits. Time Bandits was like a favorite of my father. My father loved Time Bandits. Also, my art teacher loved Time Bandits. My art teacher really loved Time Bandits, actually. Right, okay. So there we go. Oh, did that not go through? Did that not save? Huh, it did not. Let me quickly fix that then. My bad. I think that was everything that we needed to do. Yep, save and exit. Boom, there we go. Right, they can all go and get retrofit now. I don't need the tour, thank you very much. There was a joy in films back then. What, in the time before colour? I see. One day, perhaps, we will return to those heady days where they had to do more with less. But sadly, right now, we have been corrupted by the abundance of colourful light waves. Old adventure movies? How about Adventures of Baron Munchausen? Now that is... Again, coming back to what I was saying, there was this period of time where it seemed like all of the wild movies, there was an abundance of mind-altering substances in Hollywood and everywhere else, by the seams of it. Right, hopefully a bunch of the ships are now heading off to be retrofit. Incoming for repair or retrofit. Strange Stairway, that's one of my exploration ships. Good. Hopefully we will see the private sector send in a bunch of ships to be updated. We'll have to see though. There's still a load of unknown items present. This is really cool actually. Sublime Scheme, glowing known ruins, colony development, reactor research, unknown ruins, abandoned ships, special locations. It doesn't really say there. Corruption losses, oh dear lord. Support costs, net tax revenue, the inhabitants of Aavak are happy, that's good. We approve the current tax rate. We enjoy living at our empire's capital. We enjoy our colony's high-quality environment. +9 scenery. Could start building escorts, and it's probably going to be wise to start doing that. I'm going to leave taxes automated for... Well, actually, no, the taxes aren't automated right now. What is my tax rate? Tax rate is 0. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that no. We need some cash. You can have tax rate of 7. We've discovered Caslon! Hooray! It's common gas that is universal reactor fuel. It is found at gas giant worlds. Immediately making a mine over there. Though, actually, before we do, perhaps I should be a little bit more sensible and update 2 things in ship designs. One will be the... have we updated? Yeah, we've updated Meat Mopper, that's great. The mining station is the next to be updated, I think. Either that or the mining ship. We update the mining ship, then the civilian sector can take care of bringing the Caslon in. That might be worth it. League Onward, welcome back, mate. I had to look up Time Bandits, never seen it, but based on the images I saw, I think there were for sure something mind-altering affecting its production. Oh, dude. Seriously. Very, very much so. There was a lot of that, I suspect. How many exploration ships I have? I've currently got 3.